guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Dokkan dropped a producer's letter here. It says the letter comes in 2 parts. So I assume the second part of this is going to be on the 24th, which they mention at the end of this. We're going to go ahead and go through it. Yeah, it's just the one tweet. Okay, let's just go ahead and jump in. We'll take a look at the results of the survey conducted in February, and we'll kind of like go through the info, talk about it, blah, 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 blah. You guys get what we're doing here. Okay, the operation team of the global version of Dokkan. Okay, we're going to announce the results of the survey recently held for the international version. Cool, cool, cool. Make sure to read to the end. Thoughts about high difficulty events. I would like more of these types of events. I agree. Yes. Yep. Perfect. B, which is the darker orange, is this one. I would like them to be easier to play. That's not... I definitely would disagree with that, but... Because, like, there's always a discussion on, like what is difficulty in the game, right? Like, fake difficulty, RNG difficulty. I would say the only thing, easier to play to me is not have these, like, tough events be limited to 3 times a day. But, I mean, Global had the God event, which is like that, but Global doesn't have the red zone like that, right? Which is limited to 3 times a day, which is very stupid because it is fun, right? The fight against Broly is, like, the hardest thing ever in Dokkan. Dude, the attempts per day are actual solid gold, like, for my channel, right? Like, I need to, like, not mess them up per day because you only get 3. So, like, if I interpret this, I would definitely like that to be, like, not a 3-day limit. I am enjoying them. No need for changes. That's 20%. They are too difficult, so I'm not playing them. Is D. That's, yeah, Cap, get out of here. I think A is what I would pick. I would like more, for sure. Like more of these types of events. One of the key points of Project Version Z, adding and improving challenging features, new content for Dokkan veterans. Sounds good. Remember, most of Version Z was stuff that's good for newer players. Take some time before it's ready to be implemented, for sure. Okay, makes sense. They're too difficult or make them a bit easier. Improvements and adjustments to existing content. I mean, this is just naturally... See, I would say this. I don't think it's a big deal if they drop content that, like, people can't beat day one. It's fine. I do think it's fine. And then it allows you to build up towards something. Like, I know that building up towards something is dropping money on a banner or something like that a lot of times, sure. Or just being smart about, like, saving your stones, summoning for certain types of banners, for certain types of characters and stuff like that, right? But oftentimes, difficult content event gets power crept very fast, because they're constantly upgrading the power of these characters. The God event was insanely difficult in January when it first dropped on JP. Super hard. By July, when it dropped on Global players were dancing on it with the GT Hero team, which came out in April, right? And, oh my god, you JP players, it was so easy. It's like, well, yeah, dude, like, the GT Hero team is insane. Like, the Dokkan Fest Super Saiyans, the EZA Super Saiyan 4s are gods. Right? Like, the banner units, the Trunks and Goten and Gohan units are so crazy. Like, yeah, like, you're destroying the God event with that, of course. So it's like, these get naturally easier as time progresses. They don't have to all be crushed second one, right? Oh! Okay. Let me take a sip before we jump into this, because this is... do you know how hard it is to, like, play the red zone, right? Like, you can't... okay. I would like to play against friends as A, this one. I would like to team up with friends as this one right here. I would like to interact with friends right here. Satisfied with the current function, no need for changes. This is such bullshit. The way they design this question is not, like, fix the list so we could use the teams we want to use. I hate that, right? That's not the way they design this question. Let's see what they say. Single player game could be enjoyed at one's preferred pace. Yep. Many of you also playing while sharing information with friends and other players. Yeah. And invite friends to complete missions together. Co-op. Awesome. Beautiful. I do think co-op, like, you know, doing missions with friends would be very, very good for the game. I do. I think PvP would be bad, but like sort of like co-op, like raids or bosses or something like that would not be bad. That would be fun as hell. This will make cooperating with friends possible while also keeping the play at your own pace aspect intact. Yes, but we're talking about the friends list. That's not the problem, man. God, drives me nuts. The core problem with the game is the friend system sucks. You can't run the teams you want to run because of the friend system. And they structure this question in such a way where they can go, you guys are happy with it. No, we're not. You didn't give us a chance to say we aren't either, man. God, it's so stupid. All right, continuing on, man. Reasons why you want to include a character on your team. This has got to be my favorite character, right? Let me just check. Oh, no, B, the most popular, is character's performance. Okay. A is animations. Gotcha. So A is animations. B is performance, how good the character is. C is character works well. I guess D would be like people's favorite character, like people who wrote that. I mean, performance, and that's how I play, right? Performance. I like to see the pretty animations and stuff like that, right? But like, I don't typically build teams around that. Okay. Check out you play with the new characters you recruit, and you play difficult content are the slight... Wait, those of you who include them on your team to play difficult content are the slight majority. But many also enjoy matching with other characters watching the animations. Okay. I see what they're saying. So, like, there's the amount of people going into, like, the red zone and extreme Super Battle Road is much lower than the total people playing the game. It makes a lot of sense. Well, you know, very casual players probably just like the animation and stuff like that. But, like, you know, a lot of these characters still like a journey to awaken them to be able to do a lot of the animations, active skills, stuff like that, right? Okay. This could be good. Maybe this would mean they would be interested in making characters better in the future. You know, like, well, it's hilarious because Global doesn't have Dokkan Fest Raditz yet, by the way. So Global's going to get that piece of shit. And then it's going to be like, yeah, well, good thing you guys check the character's performance, right? Like, I don't know. Dude, they have to buff Raditz for Global or something. I don't know, man. What? Anyway. All right, moving on. Expectations for the international version in the future. Oh boy, this is a slippery slope. Implementing characters at the same time as the Japanese version is pretty substantial. Okay. Implementing characters prior to the Japanese version is pretty low, 8% right here. Adding content exclusive to the international version. Exclusive content, this is the worst possible option. This is stupid. If you vote for this, you're just fake, I think, because you would be mad about exclusive content on the Japanese version, but yet you want exclusive content on the international version. It's stupid, right? I think both games should be treated fairly. Both versions treated fairly, get all the same content. If you want to put stuff on Global first, right, B, this one, sure. But exclusive content is it's so stupid. Absolutely moronic, dumbass bullshittery, right? Because JP gets an exclusive Vegito Blue or something like that. How are you Global players going to feel about that, right? It's ridiculous. They better not. Don't do this for either version. JP or Global, do not. That would be such a foolish, dumbass thing to do. And then other. I don't know what other would be. Be better? Do better? I don't know. Don't tweet about the unit after they've already released. How about that? Is that fair? I think characters at the same time as JP, it's worked well, right? These celebrations, I from what I've seen, it does seem like Global players speak quite fondly of like Golden Week last year and Worldwide Download Celebration for sure. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look. One other thing I would like to point out too. So I personally think the game's completely caught up at the same time is the best way to go about it. I would also like to point out that, I mean, in directly talking about like my YouTube channel runs, like I get more views because of the fact that JP is ahead, right? So it's like, I'm saying I would like the versions to be caught up, even though that would be a loss to me in terms of like views and stuff like that. Because like, you know, July will roll around, all those videos I did in January and February of the anniversary stuff explodes in July when Global gets it, right? But I just feel like the whole community would be happier overall if the game was just caught up. They've had ample opportunity to do it. It would not, like people say like, oh, how would they do it? Are they going to speed releases on Global and then not do anything on JP? Like, keep in mind they just dropped a filler banner on Global. The Jiren and Golden Frieza banner. That happens often. There's multiple instances per year of a banner showing up on Global that did not happen on JP. You literally just cut those from a random banner that didn't appear on JP to, the next banner or something like that. And very fast, Global can catch up. It's not tough. There's no reason why they couldn't catch up. The only reason would be, as I've heard, is that the Global team is quite small. And I believe it's just difficulties potentially like translating stuff and having stuff ready to go at the same time. I don't know, man. Again, but I just feel like the game, like everything would be healthier if they were just caught up. I think that's the best way to go about it. So have everything come out at the same time on both versions, right? Easy. Majority of you expecting to have characters implemented at the same time as JP. We are considering increasing the number of events held at the same time as the Japanese version. I think that would be fine. I do. Already have plans for campaigns that will be held simultaneously. Well, worldwide at least is one. This is, to me, I'm reading Golden Week from this as well. It's not confirmed, right? The only reason, I'm not like, oh yeah, Golden Week, slam dunk, same time, is because I am so positive Dokkan would be dropping, movie character teasers, basically tonight, if not for the Toei hack and delay, right? And I don't know if Global really would have gotten that stuff at the same time as JP for Golden Week. So I don't know how their schedule might have been affected by that, how they might be shuffling things. I'm unsure. That's why it's not I think Global's going to get Golden Week at the same time, but even right now it's not confirmed, but I mean they do heavily imply, I guess, in this and then this last one right here. Plans for campaigns that will be held simultaneously, but Heroes as well, right? Make sure you don't miss any further updates. I think Heroes at the same time is really good also. Heroes same time, Worldwide same time. I do think Anniversary should be at the same time as well. It would be very simple though. Check this out. It's not rocket science. Both versions celebrate JP's anniversary. Both versions celebrate Global's anniversary. Oh my god, am I a rocket scientist? That's such a crazy concept. How could you ever think of something that crazy? Just do that, dude. Global players, you guys think you would have had fun getting LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta 3 months ago? Yeah. Expectations for the producers' letters. I feel they've done a very good job with these. I do. I really do. New information about characters and events, for sure. Yep, that's number one right there. Communication with the operation team via surveys. That is so important, okay. See other. Okay, so that's the smallest one. And then D, I have no specific expectations. I mean, I just want A and B. I think both are good. Although, the only thing is, I don't want them to utilize this to just show us, oh, here's our producer's letter. Check out Dokkan Fest Raditz coming this month. It's yeah, cool, man. These are good. I like these types ones better than something we already knew. If it was a Global first, sure, right? That's cool, but if they're just going to use this to always preview the upcoming units that came out on JP months ago, right? It's not, they could handle these better. Striving to improve the game while listening to your opinions. That's very good. I mean, they could say that though. I want to see more of stuff like this, but they've been doing this for a while now, right? Hope you'll enjoy our upcoming letters. Okay. And then finally, we have read every single comment we received. All right, I'm going to start tweeting them. Make sure you guys tweet out the units before they drop in game. How about that, man? Turn the OST down in the active skill animations, please, when you tweet them. Information on the next campaign will be released on the 24th. So this will be Sunday night. All right. That to me, combined with this, I do think Golden Week is both versions at the same time. Who knows what it could be? I've seen some pretty good theories that Cell Saga is what it could be. So I think Cell Saga, Gohan and Cell, Goku and Cell, something like that. Very, very possible. Hard to say for sure. Maybe it could still be superhero stuff. Maybe Ultimate Piccolo is coming to Heroes soon. Gamma 1 and 2 are dropping in Legends very soon. So, maybe. We'll see. Who will the next characters be? Oh yeah, Golden Week. Okay. Yep. It's all for the producer's letter. Continue to enjoy Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I will. I love Dokkan. I mean, this is good. This type of communication, definitely solid. Please allow us to tell you guys that the friend system sucks balls. Please. It's really bad. Simply, there's 1,000 solutions to this. I think, because they've got this friend point system and still setting friends, stuff like that, I think just allowing you to mirror your friend lead, even maybe limit it to like 3 times a day or use friend points to do it or something. If you could use your own unit, that would be very helpful for difficult events. Or make friend points more valuable. Global has had these global exclusive, because JP has never gotten it even once, like friend summon banners where you guys can get like Kais and stuff like that, right? Maybe make those permanent. Make people want to have friend points, but then allow us to like mirror our own lead. But then you still might not want to do that because the friend summon is so valuable, so you want to accumulate more friend points, right? Like, it takes me less than a minute to come up with multiple solutions to allow us to play the game, dude. It's not tough. The problem is this. There is a lot of category teams. Let's take a look at every category. There's a lot. Man, 86. There's many more leaders you want to run than 86, too. Many of these teams have got 4 leaders, right? So you need to allow us to run teams more freely. That is the #1 problem. And this just is so annoying because it does not address that. It does not give people a chance to say that. You can't even write other questions, free answer, free answer, free answer. The one point we want a free answer, they don't even give to us, man. Come on. God. All right, anyway, it is good. Golden Week probably on Global and JP in a couple of days. We'll see. More communication. Please fix the friend system. For the love of God, dude.